Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first ever digital groundbreaking for York County Libraries. My name is Robert F. Lambert. I'm president of York County Libraries, and it is with heartfelt gratitude that today we are taking this monumental step towards building our community envisioned libraries in the 21st century library service York Countians deserve. While we have 13 libraries serving community members across York County, our capital projects focus on 3 locations: the Kaltreider-Benfer Library in Red Lion, the Kreutz Creek Library in Pelham, and Martin Library in York. Leading the way in Red Lion is Don Dellinger, Executive Director of the Kaltreider-Benfer Library. At Kaltreider-Benfer, we are expanding the space to provide additional resources and programming for the community. In fact, the last time this library was updated was 20 years ago. With the help of the Red Line community, we made the move from the building on the corner of West Broadway and South Charles Street to our current location beside Fairmont Park. In Pelham, branch manager Susan Ninestill is the guiding force at Kreutz Creek Library. The busy activity of this tiny 1,200 square foot library has long outgrown the FEMA trailer that has served us so well these past 42 years. Our new location is just next door in the former Pelham Township building. The 8,800 square foot facility will be renovated to provide much needed space for community programs, teen events, and new technology access. At the helm of Martin Library is Library Director Mina Edmondson. At Martin Library, we are building upon our 85-year-long history of service to York City. Landlocked, we are renovating and revitalizing our use of library space to enhance our children's programming, our teen program area, and to provide a real community space in the city of York. Okay, so let's get started with our groundbreaking ceremony. Our library directors are standing by, ready to take the first step toward their new and improved spaces. In just a few moments, we will officially break ground on our libraries. It looks like one of our library directors had to step away. Mina, why do you have a sledgehammer? Okay, Mina, we appreciate the enthusiasm, but let's leave it to the professionals. Greetings, everyone. We at York County Libraries are deeply appreciative for so much in 2020. And it is with gratitude that we look forward to defining 2021 as a year of progress and inspiration. You know, when I began my tenure as president and CEO of York County Libraries, I pledged to conduct a listening tour of all 13 libraries. I met with directors, frontline staff, visitors, and library friends. We listened, we examined, and we assessed the entire conditions of our libraries. As a result, in April of 2019, we kicked off a visionary $10 million capital campaign to make our libraries prepared and proactive for 21st century challenges. When we began our capital campaign, I asked you a question: will you join us in a journey for greatness? At that time, we did not know that the coronavirus would wreak havoc on our lives and come in dangerous ways that still challenge and strain us today here in York County and throughout our nation. At that time, we did know, as we know now, that the only constant in life is change. Through uncertainty and adversity, we hung onto our vision. We stuck to our plan, we persevered, we gave our all. We grinded it out. And you came through like the achievers and champions who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am proud to announce that we have reached our local campaign fundraising goal of $5 million. You are the living, breathing magic and majesty of teamwork, partnerships, and the greater good. I am honored, humbled, and blessed to lead our marvelous team and our 13 libraries. I want to thank all members of our awesome boards of directors, our amazing in-house professionals, our inspiring donors and stewards, and York County's own remarkable Governor Tom Wolf and First Lady Frances Wolf for making this day possible. That's cause for applause, so wherever you are, please give yourself and our York County libraries a big round of applause. That's right, you deserve it, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, it was a tremendous opportunity to co-chair the York County Library's capital campaign, and what a personal privilege it was for me to partner with Linda Randall. We are so proud of the collective achievement of our team that made it possible for us to be here today on this one-of-a-kind virtual groundbreaking ceremony.
Thank you, Mike. And indeed, it was a great honor for me too. Now we are so excited because construction is about to begin on our 3 library projects. I know you join me, Mike, in thanking our wonderful honorary chairs, Bill, Tony, and Jody, and our fantastic team of campaign workers who gave us their time, their talent, and supported us to reach our goal.
Thanks, Mike and Linda. We are so excited this day is finally here. We have our virtual groundbreaking shovels in hand, and we're ready to make the dirt fly and this project a reality. It's been over 3 years since our planning began, and now we're ready for the fun to begin.
Yes, Jody, it is exciting. 2021 will be a time of evolution and change, building our library spaces as safe spaces to gather, learn, and grow for everyone in York County. Tony, do you know of any other place in York County with quite the reach as our York County libraries?
Bill, I can honestly say I don't. You know, with 13 full-service libraries located throughout York County, I just don't believe there's any other place in York that can match the library system in providing information, recreation, and lifelong learning for all our residents. I would just like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to everyone who played a role in making the York County Library System capital campaign such a huge success. Of course, especially our donors who've been steadfast and generous. Thank you all for giving your time, your talent, and of course your treasure to help expand the reach and impact of the York County Library System for current and future generations. Thank you.
So well said, Tony. I just recall I was so amazed when I first became a part of the campaign on understanding the magnitude of that reach and broad impact that the libraries have had across our community. Our groundbreaking today gets us to the libraries of tomorrow. Thank you, York County. You stepped up and you made it happen.
Thank you, York County. From the bottom of our hearts, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, York County.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
to everyone.
Hey everyone, this is Kevin Schreiber with the York County Economic Alliance, and this is Stella Blue. And we are coming to you today to join so many others across York County and celebrate this awesome milestone accomplishment for the York County Library System. Projects like this are incredibly exciting across York County because it not only helps drive millions of dollars invested into our economy, it enhances the overall library's capacity to continue doing an awesome job for our residents, but it will enhance the libraries right in your community. And that is one of the most basic and best reasons to do a project that is so awesome like this. I want to thank the library for taking on this challenge, And I want to thank its leadership, my good buddy Robert Lambert, and I want to thank them for everything that you have done over the course of 2020, which was a most challenging year, and the library was on the front lines delivering much vital services to our residents. So on behalf of the Economic Alliance, congrats. I want to thank our Commonwealth government and Governor Wolf for his support of projects like this. And Stella B and I will look forward to joining and checking out some books and reading them to her at some of our newest and improved libraries throughout York County Library System. Congrats!
Hi, I'm Julie Wheeler, President Commissioner. The York County Board of Commissioners is thrilled to be a part of these exciting times for our York County Library System. York County libraries have a profound impact on our communities, truly arenas for lifelong learning and support. Our libraries provide a bridge over the digital divide, over urban and rural communities, and over socioeconomic status. They provide access to knowledge, information, and create opportunities for individual enrichment and growth. A few words come to mind when I think of our libraries. They inspire imagination, encourage discovery, and promote creativity. They are an integral part of our community. Today's groundbreaking ceremony to expand, renovate, and improve 3 of our library treasures: Kaltreider-Benfer Library in Red Lion, Kreutz Creek Library in Hellam, and Martin Library in downtown York. This is a great moment in time as we bring together these areas of York County under a combined capital project. And as a resident of Red Lion, I am so excited that our local library is undergoing renovations. My fellow commissioners join me in expressing our gratitude to the people of York County for supporting the library campaign. Your support will benefit our communities for generations to come. Thank you, York County, and thank you, York County Libraries.
Greetings. I'm Representative Carol Hill Evans, here to say congratulations to the York County Library Systems on this groundbreaking expansion. I remember growing up in the city of York as a student at Jackson Elementary School. Every Friday we would go as a class to Martin Library. We would actually be able to walk there, and we would spend the day looking through the books and learning and taking adventures through reading. And so I am exceedingly happy to be a part of this expansion, this groundbreaking, knowing that it provides for all children who are interested to be able to go to the library and share the same kinds of experiences that I did. And so congratulations to the York County Library Systems. God bless. Thank you.
It's an honor to join you virtually for this momentous occasion. I'm Kristen Phillips Hill, and I have the great honor of representing over 250,000 York Countians in the Senate of Pennsylvania. This year has been incredibly challenging for our entire community for a myriad of reasons. One thing our neighbors have always been able to count on is the support from our local communities, and that starts with our community libraries. While how we go about our day-to-day lives looks different, the strength of our libraries is as important as they have ever been. York County is fortunate to have 14 community libraries stretching from as far north as Dillsburg all the way down to the Mason-Dixon line, from Hanover to the Susquehanna River. Our communities have evolved, and so have our libraries. We can still go in and borrow a book using our library card, read in peace and quiet, but our libraries are incredible resources offering programs for people of all ages. From young children to older adults, our libraries have something for everyone. And during this pandemic, they have stepped up in a big way to offer Wi-Fi hotspots to students who are learning remotely, parents who are working remotely, and family members looking to keep in touch with one another. They have adapted to offer curbside pickup to provide for continuity of the services we have all come to love about our libraries. They offer ebooks for our more tech-savvy readers and learners. And today's celebration to further improve 3 of our local libraries speaks volumes about not only the impact of our libraries today, but where we are headed in the future. This investment is for the next generation of learners and readers, and I want to congratulate all of our steadfast advocates who work hard day in and day out to support our community libraries. This is your hard work paying off, not for you, but for our entire community. And with that, thank you and congratulations.
Because of you, we will expand and make $2 million in improvements to 4,000 square feet of Kaltreider-Benfer Library in Red Lion. For the first time, this library will have a teen center and space dedicated for private study and silent reading. The new children's area includes riser seating as well as interactive exhibits to stir imagination. Increased space will add new books and computers for learners and job seekers. Together, we will give Red Lion and York County a library we can all be proud of for the 21st century. A shout out to State Representative Stain Saylor, a loyal leader in this effort, whose jurisdiction includes Red Lion, for working with Governor Wolf and his team to make this happen. Second, because of you, Pelham finally will have a wholly new $2 million library to replace its current library operating out of a FEMA trailer from the 1970s. The Kreutz Creek Library finally will have ample space for hundreds of new books and resources, new computers for learners and job seekers, and a dedicated teen area. Pelham Township recently built a state-of-the-art municipal facility on township-owned land across Walnut Springs Road. They generously gifted its vacant building to be transformed into the new Kreutz Creek Library. Special thanks to all township officials, past and present, who have made these synergistic projects happen. This will be a win-win-win-win for township taxpayers and residents, township frontline professionals, and library customers and professionals for decades to come. A shout out to State Representative Keith Gillespie, whose jurisdiction includes Pelham Township, for making this happen. Finally, because of you, one of your county's oldest libraries, the venerable Martin Library, will up its game as a hub of learning, entertainment, and connectivity. Because of you, Martin Library visitors will grow substantially. As part of our capital projects, the library will open an expanded teen area with digital labs, a place for hands-on learning for youth, and a community gathering wing. Because of you, Martin will brim with even more literacy programs and learning opportunities that engages all ages. From babies to Head Start kids, from children learning to read to latchkey kids, from transitional job seekers to hobbyists, from all functionally homeless to hard site researchers, from empty nesters to seniors. Martin Library serves all walks of life in all stages of life. A shout out to State Representative Carol Hill Evans, a loyal leader in this effort whose jurisdiction includes our city of York.
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for your support of our capital campaign, and thank you especially to all of the volunteers who worked so hard during this campaign to raise the money for our upcoming building project. We're so excited for this project because it's going to allow us to accomplish 4 distinct goals, the first of which, and arguably the most important, is to double and enhance our children's space. The second key component is that we're going to provide a teen center. We're also going to make the library easier to find and easier to use and easier to navigate. And finally, we're going to make sure that we provide multiple studying areas and gathering spaces throughout our library. And this all goes back to the idea of people really looking to our library here in the 21st century as being that third place out in the community, that place other than home or work for an adult, and that place other than home or school for a child, where people go to gather and people go to share ideas and attend cultural events and classes and seminars. And we're really looking forward to this project, and thank you again so much for your support. And I'm going to now hand it off to my colleague, Gina Meinl, our children's director, who's going to expand a little bit about our children's space and our teen center in our new building. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Gina Meinl. I'm the Youth Service Coordinator at the Kaltreider-Benfer Library. Thank you, Don, for introducing me. I am so grateful to everyone who has supported our library through the years. It has grown so much just in the time that I've been at the library, and knowing that 20 years down the road, we're gonna make an even greater impact with the new space is just such a great feeling. And we're so excited because in our new children's space, it's going to double. So we'll have more room for story times and special presentations. We'll have more space for new books, more space for play, more space for just families to be and to spend time and that quality time in the library. As Don mentioned, we're also expanding our teen center, which was non-existent before. We have 3 bookshelves for teens and no place for them to go, no place for them to really get to sit and hang out and work on homework. So with the expansion of our teen center, it's going to be amazing to have the teens in there with purpose, with space, feeling welcomed into our library, which hasn't happened before. And now they will know that this is their library, this is their space, this is their time to really make an impact in their community. And now I'm going to turn it over to Colin Harris, who is our Director of Technical Service. Take it away.
I wanted to say also thank you for all those who have participated in the capital campaign and all those who support us throughout the community throughout the year. And simply, the project will allow us to enhance our flexibility for the community, whether that means movable shelves, whether that means movable tech spaces, whether that means just more storage to provide more materials for the community. So very basically, a new space is a big part of what we're trying to do. Now I'm going to hand it over to Laurie Heyer, our volunteer coordinator.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to all of the new additions that we have or that we're going to have at our already wonderful library. I can't wait to get started. We've been chomping at the bit trying to prepare ourselves for what's coming up. And we want to thank you for all of your support.
Hello, I'm Susan Densteel, branch manager of the Kreutz Creek Library. And while I wish we could be together in person, I am still very excited to meet with you to conduct a virtual groundbreaking for the Kreutz Creek Library's new space. I would like to acknowledge the many people who helped us reach this point: the Hallam Township Supervisors, our governor and state legislators, the York County Capital Campaign volunteers, the Friends of the Kreutz Creek Library, all of the York County Library's staff, our volunteers, and especially you, our donors, who recognize the importance of having a library in our community. For 42 years, in 2021, Kreutz Creek Library will have served our community in a FEMA trailer. We are so pleased to turn the page and begin a new chapter. Now, I would like to invite Felicia Gettle, our early childhood and school-age youth services staff member, to share what she's excited about. Felicia?
Hi, everybody, and I am so excited. In our new library, we will have a dedicated children's space for story times and events. And because it will be much bigger, we will have room for more books, STEM kits, and book bundles. This space will be designed to encourage children to play, create, imagine, and experience the joy of reading. We can't wait. And now we're going to hear from Jennifer Johnson about our team.
Thank you, Felicia. Recently, you may have seen teens take action to bring about positive change in our communities. What you may not know is the pivotal role that libraries play in this. Teens come to libraries because libraries provide a safe space for teens to explore the things they are interested in and pursue the things they are passionate about. Teen librarians provide the opportunities for youth to connect with their communities. With the addition of a dedicated teen space in Kreutz Creek Library, teens will have the opportunity to claim their space in a way they have not been able to do so before. A space to hang out, to study, to explore their interests, to meet like-minded youth, to connect with staff, and to make their own unique and valuable contributions to strengthening the Pelham community. And for that, we are so excited. Now I'd like to introduce Judy Penna.
Hello, everyone. One reason I'm so excited about our new library is we'll finally have a community room where we can offer more adult services. It's going to be a separate space for book discussions and speakers and group activities. And because it's a special space away from the main library area, it allows our other members to still enjoy browsing the shelves, checking out books, using the computers, without worrying about whether they're interrupting the event that is taking place in the other room. What a great change this is going to be for us. So, is everybody ready for fun?
You are ready.
But waiting is not easy.
But we'll soon have a construction zone. I
can't wait.
Hi, I'm Mina Edmondson. I'm the director of Martin Library in downtown York. We're excited because we're about to begin renovating our building. I would like to share with you some of the things we're going to be doing to this beautiful old building. My staff are here with me and they're excited and they want to share what's happening in their departments. So Zach, would you like to begin?
Sure. I'm Zach, the facilities manager for York County Libraries. What I'm really excited about here is the repurposing space that we're going to do to efficiently and safely serve our York community. This project will improve the programming and the quality of services that we provide for years to come. And now I'm going to turn it over to Angela.
Hi, I'm Angela Brown, and I'm the Adult and Information Service Librarian here at Martin. Our member service team is looking forward to helping you in our new member service station on the main floor in the atrium, and also our new computer center in the lower level. Look forward to seeing everybody there. Next is Trish.
Hi, I'm Trish. I am the Children's Library Manager, and we're having some changes in the Children's Library as well. We'll be getting a workspace for our staff, so they'll have a place off desk to work on getting all those great programs ready for you. We're also getting a major facelift to our family place area, so it will have a beautiful new entrance and some new storage and space inside. And then the most exciting thing is our nonfiction collection will be returning to the Children's Library, so you'll be able to find all your children's stuff in one spot. Next is Paula.
Hi, I'm Paula Gilbert, Director of Youth Services for York County, but I also have a focus on teen services, which is the exciting thing that's happening at Martin. We are going to be updating, changing, and creating new space for our teens. We are moving the teens from the basement to the second floor. And there's going to be so many opportunities for teens to be interactive, to have makerspace opportunities, to be able to create and to get together and do a wonderful, wonderful amount of things that they've never had the opportunity to do before. And we are excited that we're bringing them up out of the basement and giving them the light to shine on everyone. So we're very excited for all the teen changes that are happening at Martin. And Mina, give it back to you to finish up.
Well, those are just a few of the things that are going to be happening in our building. We're already packing boxes and moving staff around and starting to move our collections as well. So as you're coming into the library, whether it's during our pickup phase in our lobby or as we begin browsing again, you're going to be noticing a lot of changes. We're asking you to be patient with us because it's going to be beautiful when things are finished. Thank you.
The library means a lot to me because I'm always able to find a new book to read and have formed many friendships because of teen programming as well as volunteering. It's important that we expand our teen spaces because a lot of people do not realize how many teens use library services. This will benefit myself and my peers because we're able to share with more people. Future teens will benefit greatly because the library can provide the space where they can meet new people, create friendships, and find their new favorite book.
If someone would tell me that the library was only for books, I would tell them that they've never been down here. They haven't seen what the teen forum and the library in general can hold. The library is more about people and their interactions than it is the books. The books play a major part and a major role, but we do a lot more than just read here.
If you were asked to identify one strand, one tie, one fabric that binds together our county of 911 square miles, 72 municipalities, and a citizenry of 450,000, York County libraries must be near the top of that list. Especially in the age of Amazon and the digital revolution, our libraries are the community we crave. As we persevere through the pandemic in 2021, our libraries will emerge once again to be our town squares, old world kiosks, and new world search engines. Once again, they will be our safe havens in lifetime literacy and learning, early childhood development, family togetherness, social engagement, genuine fellowship, community building, and job training. Our libraries are the hearts of communities in the present and dreams in progress for the future. Our libraries are your county, and your county is her libraries. Now let's break ground. Okay, Mina, now you can take a swing. We end with a quote from the legendary newsman, the late Walter Cronkite, who said, "Whatever the cost of our libraries, the price is cheap compared to that of an ignorant nation. Because of you, because of all of you, because of all of us, that alternative is unthinkable. Because of you, because of all of you, because of all of us, these hard-earned dollars are a wise investment. They are a wise investment to enlighten and empower our York County for this and future generations. Because of you, our advent of promise, hope, and possibilities is bright and infinite. Thank you all so very much."